to my channel. Today is my plant update video, which I have some amazing updates for you guys, especially on the orchids back there. You want to stay tuned for those. Those will be at the end of the video, so if you want to see what happened to my orchids this past week, you're going to want to stay tuned for that. So, before we get started, I just want to tell you the fertilizers I use for my orchids and for my Christmas cactuses and my aloe plants. So this is the one for my orchid. This is a bloom booster. So that's what I use when they're in bloom, which I have to use for 2 of them. And then the next one is for their growth, which again, I'll have to use for 2 of them. And then this one I use for the rest of my plants, which is just Miracle Grow. So those are the fertilizers I use every couple weeks, like it says in the box. I fertilize them. I fertilize the orchids for about an hour, because they're in water culture. I put in water culture with the fertilizer for about an hour. Then I take them out, I put them back in their water. And for the rest of them, I just mix it in with the water and I feed them like that. And it seems to go quite well. So first we're going to start with my aloe, like always. And look at this baby. It is growing quite well. I don't know if this one will produce a flower like the mother plant did, but it's a wait and see game. It's a wait and see game. So here are a few of my Christmas cactuses, and as you can see, this one is growing like crazy. And it is October, so we should be seeing blooms by the end of October. End of October, beginning of November is usually the time they start producing buds. Here's the next one, which seems to be growing quite well, which is amazing, considering I saved it, basically. I saved it from a grocery store. The grocery store people were not taking very good care. They don't take very good care of the plants they have in there, so I had to save it. It was only $5, so I saved it. So here's this one. Again, this is part of the ones that I saved from the grocery store. It was this one, the first one I showed you, and the big one I'm going to show you that were all in one container. They were all crammed in one container. And I took it out of the container, and I put them in their individual containers so they can grow. And these two were not from the grocery store. These two were from my mom. She had them for a while, but then they started dying, so I'm like, I'm going to go save y'all. And it looks like I'm doing a really good job because they are growing quite well. And this is the last one that I saved from the grocery store. Again, those two, this one and these, were in the same pot together. And I decided to take them out because they didn't have much room to grow. As you can see with this one, it's growing quite well. It's growing new leaves, which is always amazing. I love it when I see new leaves. And when you see something new sprouting on a Christmas cactus, at least in my experience, you won't know if it's a leaf or a bud until it starts growing. So it's like, what will it be? Pretty much. So now we're going to move on to my orchids, which I'm really excited to show you some amazing updates. So here's this one right here that I recently bought. As you can see, the buds are still good. I just lost 2 buds so far. Everything seems to be doing good. The root system is amazing, by the way. So everything is looking pretty good. So pretty. So pretty. And here's this guy that I am spraying every morning, because as you can see, it has no roots going towards the water. So what I do is just take it out, and I spray the roots every morning. Just a little water, no rainwater, and I spray all the roots every morning. And it seems to be liking that, because it's growing. So it's just until one of the roots can start going down towards the water, so I can resupply them. And this is the most exciting one, which I will show you last, because it's so exciting. And here's this one, which this one has been growing quite well because of the roots. The roots have been growing like crazy for me, which is always amazing. It's in the water. I always make sure that the roots are touching the water. So now for the last one, which I'm really excited to show you guys. So this is the one, as you can see, the bud has bloomed. So this is the one I bought at my nursery. I bought it. I didn't know what color it was going to be because all it had was just this flower spike that had no roots on it. It had no buds on it. I don't know why I said roots, but I did. It had no buds on it, and then I got the secondary spike, which started producing buds, and now we get to see what color it is. Look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know if it's supposed to be that small because I forgot to fertilize it last week because I didn't have much rainwater, but this past week I did, so I might fertilize them this week because this is supposed to be a non-fertilizing week, but let's just see how it goes. I might not fertilize them this week. I might stick with my schedule. But as you can see, there's a second spike that's growing quite well. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I love it. And we're going to look at the root system, which is doing quite well, actually. Considering. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's purple. I love the pattern. Let me try to hold it still. I love the pattern on this one. I've never had one that makes this so cute of a pattern. Love it. So that is going to be it for my plant update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys real soon.